Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol SHLDQ. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping outward levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis yesterday, but want to get things updated after today. Although I will say that from a presentation standpoint, this chart is pretty tricky to talk about because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're some sort of day trader and you bought, there, or you bought there, and you wanted to sell, within 8 minutes of buying, then yeah, for you the chart is currently looking pretty rough. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, I get it. Yeah, from the highs, there has been a pullback, but from the big picture, the price does still have plenty of opportunity to build a higher low, and as long as higher lows are being put into place over time, then that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture point of view, so if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had more of a day trader type perspective going into the trade. But really the main point to kind of keep an eye on, what kind of justifies me, because I get it, how can you call this bullish, Clay? Look at that big old pullback from where it was. Well, let's just focus here on the 35-cent mark. And I'm not saying this will happen, but it'll just, help assist with kind of the example and point I'm trying to make. Let's say the price does come down to 35, behaves in that manner, and then start to work its way back upwards. Now, emphasis on big picture. From the big picture perspective, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have some lows down there. You'd have those lows down there. If you envision each one of those as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward. And in this situation, I'm just defining and quantifying that phrase, progress, as 35 cents. So 35 cents, definitely a very important level. Once more, I'm self-aware enough to know that if you're a day trader and you bought up around there, I get it. Yeah, you don't really care about these stair steps, but that's why I try to warn that I would be talking about things from a grand scheme of things viewpoint. So sure, today the price pulled back, but stop and think about that word, today, as in 1 day. Looking at multiple days, which is what we're doing here, you can see that the price still very clearly has an opportunity to build an overall higher low. So let's see if the price can get that job done or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.